was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me anyone?
Hey everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with me on my channel for another video. Today I wanted to share with you some tips on how to get motivated and have a productive day, getting the to-do list done, even when you really don't feel like doing much of anything. Now, I'm a big believer of staying on top of keeping my house clean, tidy, and under control, as I know firsthand how the state of my environment affects my mood, my productivity levels, my stress levels, and just general feeling of well-being. Now, I do have daily cleaning routines that cover the basics, like keeping the kitchen clean with a nightly cleaning routine. I have certain things I do each weekday after work to make sure I'm not faced with a trashed house to deal with on the weekend. But sometimes life just gets busy, especially when you have kids and a job. And at the moment, I have a new GM of the department that I work for. She's awesome because she is an amazing leader, but it is a whole new team dynamic to assimilate on top of some really big projects being implemented at work. Then there is this being a week with my boys at home, which adds another layer to the busyness levels. And before you know it, I'm feeling like I'm behind in absolutely everything. So where do you start when you feel overwhelmed, unmotivated, or just plain tired, but you have things that you just need to get sorted? If you're anything like me, you start early, you start caffeinated, and once I've got a coffee and I'm feeling half awake, I sit down and I make a list of the must-dos. Now I keep it only to the essentials, and I start with my why and with the end in mind. And what I mean by this is that I start with what I want to be doing after I've finished cleaning my house, and not only what I want to be doing, but how I want to be feeling when I'm doing it. For example, I know I want to chill out, read a book, watch a movie, spend time with my kids, but I don't want to be doing that if each time I look up from reading my book, for example, I am looking at a sink full of dirty dishes or staring at a pile of laundry that needs to be folded and put away. So I know when I finish my to-do list, I'll feel more organized, more calm and under control, and being in a clean and tidy environment will mean I can fully switch off and enjoy my downtime wholeheartedly and in peace, knowing I don't have a massive to-do list piling up in the back of my mind. I know that every time I look up from my book, I won't be staring at a sink full of dirty dishes or a pile of laundry that needs folding. I know I'm setting myself up for a stress-free tomorrow by making the effort in the little things today. So I have my list, I have my why, and I've started with the end in mind. So by this I mean the end in mind. After I've finished doing my to-do list, I want to be reading my book, going to watch a movie, or taking my super helpers to the arcade. So now it's time for getting into action. And this is sometimes the most difficult thing, is actually just getting started. I usually have a little starting ritual that I do. I put on a cleaning playlist, which is full of really upbeat, uplifting songs. My kids and I put it on. We know all the words to all the songs, so we all sing along to them. It kind of acts as a bit of a time motivation as well, because we're like, okay, well, let's see if we can get this room done before the end of the song, for example. It keeps everyone motivated. It keeps everyone in a good mood. Especially today when we were filming this video, everyone was tired. My kids had had a bit of a late night. They had stayed up late. One was watching a movie and one was playing a video game online with his cousin. So we were feeling a little bit tired, probably not at our most productive or our most motivated, but by putting that playlist on and really cranking it up loud, it's just something that puts you in a frame of mind where you know that when you hear it, it is time to just forget everything, get into action, and just get it done. Just get yourself started. Don't even give yourself the opportunity to whinge about the to-do list or try and talk yourself out of it or find something to procrastinate or distract you from getting it done. Just realize you need to do it and get started. Getting started is half the battle. and then by the time you started, before you know it, you're pretty much finished. Now, something that I get asked a lot in my videos is, do my kids help out, and why am I always cleaning their room? Now, normally I film my videos when my kids aren't with me, so when they're at their dad's, because it's much easier and much quicker, it's quieter. I don't have to worry if they don't feel like being on camera or being shown on the internet. But the answer is yes, of course they help out. Heck yes, they do. And I get asked a lot of the times what particular chores they have to do. They don't really have anything that they have to do every day, but they just know that they have to do whatever I ask them to do to help out, basically. They do things like they'll empty the dishwasher, they'll take the rubbish and the recycling out. They love cleaning things, so they love using products to clean. So anytime that they can use like a spray bottle, anytime that they can use actual products, they feel like they're really big and they're really helping out, which is awesome. So whenever I do show my kids cleaning in the video, they always get a ton of compliments, and people always say, oh, that's really great that you're getting them involved and that you're teaching them the right thing to do. Some people say, oh, these kids are going to grow up and say, thank God we don't have to clean anymore. We can make as much mess as we want. To be honest, when they grow up, I don't care how much mess they make. They can live in a total pigsty if they like, but they will grow up knowing, first of all, how to clean, how to keep a clean house, and they will also grow up not expecting anyone else to clean up after them. So if they live here, they help contribute to make the mess, they can help and contribute to clean up the mess. Once they have the place of their own, of course they can do whatever they like, but like I said, they'll know how to clean and they won't expect anyone else to clean up after them.
Whispering soft, alluring signs, wrapping you around my finger, gently touch, full of spell, blinding you into another, sneaking around, hunt and prey, to find me another lover. Behind closed doors, an empty space, we're in a secret love encounter. I'm a lonely heart, hard feline. I take what's mine, then I leave behind. I'm a lonely heart, hard feline. I take what's mine, then I leave behind. I'm gone before the night is over. Don't lose your faith, keep it straight. I'm not like any other. I'm a lonely heart, hard feline. I take what's mine, then I leave behind.
My next tip for keeping motivated and getting the to-do list done when you don't particularly feel like it is to, of course, just make it fun. Make it as fun as you can. Make sure that there's a reward at the end of it. So for example, today I said to my kids, I will take you into the city. We can go to the arcade, or you can go for a little shop. We went to the bookstore. I bought 2 new books. My son is right into the Diary of the Wimpy Kid book, so he bought one of those. And my eldest son met up with a friend, and he went off and looked at the shops and things with his little buddy. So everyone was rewarded for the effort that they put in for contributing to keeping the house clean. I think if you include a little reward, maybe it's an ice cream, maybe it's a trip to the park or whatever, then you're more likely to be motivated and to motivate everyone. The other tip, of course, to getting the to-do list done and having a productive day is to obviously get everyone involved. So that means all hands on deck. The good old saying, many hands make light work, is also true when it comes to giving the house a quick clean up and getting it back on track before the busy week ahead. And I don't think it matters what age. I think you can always teach your kids to clean up their toys, pick up after themselves, help out when it comes to putting their clothes away, for example. There are an absolute ton of things that kids can do. My boys are turning 8 and turning 13. They're actually 7.5 and 12.5, but my 12-year-old was turning 13 pretty much from the day after he turned 12. So I was watching a cleaning video that someone had posted on the internet the other day, and it was like a basic clean with me video that seemed like it was just what this person did in a day of cleaning. But then I heard her mention that she had filmed the video over 3 consecutive days to make it look like she had cleaned it in the one day, and she even said that she had like dressed in the same outfit each of these days and done her hair and makeup the same to make it look like she was cleaning on the same day. And I was like so shocked. Is that what people actually do? How is that real and how is that authentic? How is that telling anyone, giving anyone tips or giving them inspirational motivation to do actual cleaning routines when it is kind of so fake? I don't know, maybe that is just me, but I was pretty disappointed when I heard this person saying that. And I was like, really? You film a video on a 1 hour cleaning routine, but you film it over 3 days and then you edit it together to make it seem like it is a 1 hour cleaning routine. That doesn't sit well with me, and that is why the title of this video is Weekend Clean with Me, Keeping It Real. Whenever I film my videos, yes, I speed them up, and yes, I definitely do edit out some of the boring bits like moving the tripod around or, going to pick up cleaning products when I'm out of the room or something like that. But I certainly don't film a power hour, 1 hour clean with me over consecutive days and edit it down into a 1 hour clean with me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. One of my values is to be super authentic in everything that I say, everything that I do. So I hope that comes across in my videos, and I hope you understand that everything that you see is actually how it really is in my home. So no, it is not always perfect, as you can see. Honestly, by the time I finish cleaning this and I'm sitting down to edit it, there's already stuff around the house that needs picking up. But I hope that I would never try to portray myself as anything other than what I actually am or how our house actually operates. I think it is so important in life to be honest and to be authentic and to really portray the truth of what it's like to be a mum and what it's like to be a parent and what it's like to have to clean your house. And hopefully not to feel like you have to come across that you're some kind of superwoman that gets 3 days worth of work done in quote unquote in an hour. Anyway, that's my little rant for the day. Anyway, I am super stoked to have gotten this Clean With Me video out. I hope it has shared some tips with you on how to stay motivated, how to stay productive, and how to get your to-do list done, even on those days when you really don't feel like doing it. Just try and remember, if you don't feel like doing it today, when there's only a few things to get done, you are really, really, really not going to feel like doing it tomorrow when there's all the things you didn't do today, plus all the things that will pile up by tomorrow. So just forget about the excuses, forget about procrastinating, just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get a list made, figure out why you want to get it done, and just start doing it. Remember, it is the activation energy or the energy that is required to get you started, which is the greatest of all. So if you can get through that little hump of actually getting your job started, it's just like a rocket ship that is launching into space. The amount of energy that is required to lift off a rocket ship into space or launch a rocket ship into space is the greatest of the whole journey. So that activation energy, or the energy that is required to just get you started, is the biggest. Once you have launched, once you have achieved your liftoff, it's smooth sailing from there. I promise you, it is so easy once you just get started.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
So once again, thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It is great feedback for me. It really does let me know that you enjoy these kind of videos and to keep on making them. If you are new here and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe before you leave, or better yet, before you go and check out another video and hang out with me for a little bit longer. Thank you so much for all of your kind comments, subscribing to my channel, and for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.